Just days ago, two Lamar CISD teachers were found dead after an apparent murder-suicide, and nobody saw this coming. Joining us today via Zoom to discuss suicide prevention and mental health is licensed psychologist and the owner of Houston Behavior Health, Dr. Megan Houston. Megan, thank you so much for being with us here today and bringing your knowledge. Neighbors say that this caught them completely by surprise. They didn't see any signs that anything was wrong here. What are some of the things that we should all know and be on the lookout for to prevent future tragedies like this one involving the people that we know?
Well, first, thank you so much for having me today. Suicide is scary for a lot of reasons. And I think the unpredictability of it is probably the major reason, aside from the loss. So, people only will allow you to be as preventative as possible. But there are signs talking about suicide and expressing feelings such as, they're feeling hopeless or trapped, or they're feeling like a burden to other people, or they're expressing thoughts of wanting to die or kill themselves. Like, take those very, very seriously. Someone that might be contemplating suicide might show sudden behavioral changes, such as withdrawing from social activities or isolating themselves from others, maybe some increased alcohol use or recklessness, giving away possessions. They may experience mood swings and really shift from being happy to sad, or happy and calm, or even to depression. And sometimes they report experiencing feelings of worthlessness or guilt. So if somebody says to you, I'm feeling like a burden, or I'm feeling worthless, or I'm feeling guilty about things that I can't even control, that definitely is going to be a red flag. We also want to pay attention to changes in mood and appetite, maybe some self-destructive behaviors like engaging in self-harm, and sometimes sudden calmness is a red flag for suicide. And when I say sudden calmness, that's where sometimes the person who's been struggling with suicidal thoughts may all of a sudden appear calm or at peace. And that's not necessarily a good sign, because that could mean that they've made a decision that they're going to end their life. And so now they're okay. So again, any drastic changes in behavior, we really, really want to pay attention to with our loved ones.
Hey, and let's not forget the children here. Remember, these people were both teachers who had students that are being affected by all of this. What advice would you have for the parents of those kids? What should they be telling their children about all of this?
Well, first and foremost, we want to be able to create a safe and supportive environment for the children and let them know that they can talk about this. We want to encourage them to share their feelings and concerns and be honest. We want to be honest and yet age appropriate. So, we can answer questions truthfully. We want to avoid being graphic, but we definitely want to be able to have those conversations with them and validate their emotions. Let them know it's okay to be sad or confused or angry about what they may be feeling. So we want to definitely validate that and encourage them to ask questions. We want to maintain their routine. So if they can still do and engage in their activities, we want to keep as much normalcy as possible for them, and definitely seek some professional help if needed. Take advantage of guidance counselors that may be available to you, or other mental health professionals in your community that may be helpful in assisting your child and yourself in dealing with this, because parents need support too in supporting their children.
Thank you so much, Dr. Megan Houston. Yes, we know there's so much emotion surrounding all of this. Thank you for joining us.